dais, of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. I am quite happy to see this campus and the ambience of the hospital. Now, when it comes to the question of Ayurvedic treatment, there is one aspect. One is about the treatment of the disease, medicines. Okay, that's done everywhere. But there is something beyond that. The other part is about the diet and the living style. Lifestyle and the diet are the most important part of the Ayurvedic approach to the health. I don't say the approach to the disease. It's the approach to the health. So if you eat well and if you live well, you won't have the disease. That's the basic issue. Now, what is that living well and that eating well? Very simple. When you eat, the rule from Ayurveda is, you eat only till the extent till you still feel hungry. Stop eating at that level where you still continue to feel hungry. Do not eat full. That's one basic rule. If you follow that basic rule, probably 70% of the diseases would not occur. And it should be done every day, not that one day only, it should be done every day. One. Another thing is, do physical activity. The earlier days, now in Sushruta, the treatment for diabetes is a very interesting issue. The protocol of the treatment for the diabetes is the person has to move about from one village to the other without staying anywhere for beyond one day. And he should live on the food which is picked up from the land, from the plant, from wherever the food, these grains have fallen, those have to be picked up by himself and then eat. Do not store the food for the next day. So you have to go back every day, get the food from the natural sources, prepare on your own, do not depend upon the storage. So majority of, then if you follow that, definitely yes, as we had our ancestors who are living for hundreds of years without diseases, quite healthy, it's possible. But is it practicable now in the present day situation where you need to have a vehicle to move around? Without the vehicle, probably even there could be a situation where you may have a machine to move within the house also. That could be the situation. And I have seen people who do the exercise on that instrument, but to mop the sweat of that person, you have an assistant. In TV, I have seen that kind of a situation. So the lifestyle has changed. And about the psychology of storage and storing for the next generation and maybe for many generations together, that's what we have now as the goal of the life. So earning and then storing for, not keeping enough for your own, the next or maybe next many generations. Many times it becomes a level where it goes to a meaningless level. So that kind of parigraha is another cause of the disease. Now if it's in that kind of a situation, to provide a health care from Ayurvedic point of view, the people should have some access where there is some satisfaction from the current mindset point of view. That's what the ambience of this hospital provides. At the same time, it also gives some difficulty in the access. What I saw is when we moved around, you had to move up and down with the vehicle, probably, and there is no public transport facility also. So if a person comes to this facility, walking from that main road, 10% of the disease will be cured. Another 10% with the ambience look, it will be cured. The next 20% physicians will do. Rest of the things, maybe there is, I think I heard there is some program of education, teaching, some sort of maybe counseling also, that's a part of the program supposed to be there. With that you will have a complete health care, and that complete health care is not for a disease-specific treatment, it is to prevent the disease as such. So that would be a very nice approach, and that's the real need of the day. In the present day situation, we need that kind of an approach, absolutely, and that message of having a proper food and proper lifestyle being the key to the health is to be conveyed very powerfully. Of course, everyone speaks about that, but the next point would be the same. Whatever the habit we have already inculcated, it's quite difficult to avoid that habit, but there has to be a model, and probably this institution would give you a practical model of that. And I hope that kind of an approach would be maintained, and that would be meeting the need of the society. And I congratulate the Sir Abdullah Kunyi sir and his team for having this kind of an idea and propagating this. And I hope this would be a successful, and with all the best wishes. Thank you.